No, sorry, I'm gonna go. No, it's okay. Wait. No, you kidding? Who are you? Dude, I'm totally lost. What street have I crossed? It's all so confusing. Hey, the street is called Gay. You're fading away. What phone are you using?
Okay, it is.
On Christopher Street.
I got another call.
I don't know that boulevard. I'll have to get right back to you.
No, I got on a D. I didn't like that guy. This doesn't go well. Seemed a little shy. No, I'm not gonna ask you after that time.
Well, the guy didn't appear in from
Oh, I can hear you.
There's no place. This is shut. You need a shorter leash. You better
How about now?
do that and be nothing to you. Yeah, are you asking this?
How about now?
Maybe how about now? Sidewalks are alive. We must be someone.
We're breaking up. I don't mean the phone. You and I are breaking up.
Sunday, sidewalk, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, street, no,
I can't wait to meet
I just don't wanna go.
I'll be there with them.
I see a crappy show.
Yes, I'm wearing a dress.
I'd rather stay home and do you.
We remind you to kindly turn off all cell phones.
Need somebody who's sweet.
Somebody to stalk.
Somebody who'll eat my cookie. I need someone who won't flake.
Somebody to spank.
Somebody to take long walks with.
I'm looking for a mermaid to swim with me by the shore.
I'm looking for a he-man to release my inner whore.
I need somebody to clutch. Someone I can smooch.
Somebody to touch my G-spot.
I need somebody to save. Someone to destroy.
Some guy I'ma shake my legs for.
Someone not so modern. A good old-fashioned broad. Will overlook my convictions for embezzlement and fraud.
Need somebody who's boss.
Somebody who's short.
Some help with the crossword puzzle. I need somebody to screw.
Somebody to grope.
Somebody to do my laundry.
Somebody slutty. Somebody wise. Someone who's sexy with
Big blue eyes.
Someone who's normal. One who works. Just not an actor. They're all jerks.
someone to go with me to see the latest chick flicks. To make me eat my veggies. That's how she gets her kicks.
I need somebody to fuck. Somebody who's fun.
Someone to play duck, duck, goose with. I need somebody like mom.
Somebody to spoil.
Somebody to bomb the White House.
I need somebody to squeeze.
Somebody to touch.
Somebody to please my parents.
I need someone to I am.
Somebody with abs.
Somebody to hem my trousers.
I need somebody to flirt.
Someone to caress. Somebody who's size 7.
I need somebody
Mate, somebody to drive.
Somebody to date my sister. I need someone who is glad.
Somebody to crush.
I feel alone. I need somebody like her.
Somebody like him.
Somebody to worship my dog.
Somebody to
Someone to throw dirt in my face.
Somebody like him.
Somebody like her.
Someone I can swim all out with.
Don't think that I'm desperate. I am. And disregard the above. I'm typing out my heart here. I just need someone to love.
Oh, did you want to sit?
No, that's fine.
Sitting in that seat,
Seated over
there
there,
is a woman
there is a
that I
guy
think I knew in
from
college.
NYU,
Wasn't in
from
econ.
poli-sci,
During lectures,
during
she
lectures,
was all I had my mind on.
but I had my eye on him.
I used to sit
Across from him I
her.
used to sit.
She was so pretty.
He was
Does
smart,
she remember
I remember.
all the time she caught me staring?
He was
God,
staring
how often?
all the
So
time.
much work I got behind on.
So he did seem rather
Now
dim.
should I start a conversation?
If I start a
It's a
conversation,
risky notion, but
would he consider me a slut?
I should break the ice.
And it would be nice. Right now there must be something we could talk about. But what? The weather? No,
It's too
cliche. I just don't know what I should say. Didn't we two have a class together? No good, that's much too old. Think of the times we could pass together. No good, that's much too bold.
Why am I so slow
Maybe I should go.
with pretty women?
No, I should stay.
If I wait here for a moment,
See if
she
he
might say
is
something.
gonna say
Something witty.
something witty.
Once the silence here is broken,
And this tension will be gone.
I will be brave
I'll
and gab
and
away.
he'll be bored.
She'll think I'm boring,
And turn away.
and then she'll hate me.
He will hate me.
So I really shouldn't bother.
So I bother.
It is better
It is best
to leave all these thoughts unspoken.
that I should be getting on.
Can she see my muscles flexing?
Now I've missed my stop at
Or does she think
Lexington.
that I'm a klutz?
Procrastination drives me nuts.
Guess I shouldn't say.
Yes, it's not my day, and so it's not a crisis, it's just another lack of guts. I'm off to Vermont, Mount Paradiso. I know what I want, though I don't ski so well. remembering how I came.
A song in my pants, a tune concealed in my pocket, and only you can unlock it. The song in my pants.
The zipper's got the romance. You'll find in classical pieces, and then the rhythm increases like the size of my pants. Sometimes my pants have got a dance, and they take me along for the ride. Merengue or rumba, they never encumber. They allow me to breathe, and I feel good inside.
I've got an air with a fly,
A serenade in my britches. If you can't tell what the pitch is, take a look at my pants. I got the blues in my jeans,
and trumpet flares, yeah, I got 'em.
of course there's bells on the bottom. They come without pants.
Alright, let's do a pants dance. Hey. Feels nice.
Oh yeah, flossy.
I'm wearing Lululemon. I had a tailor take a glance. He was a music lover, I guess. The band started playing, his hands started straying, and proceeded to mess up my permanent dress.
I got some corduroy chords. They zig and zag like they're pleated. You'll find the bass line deep-seated.
I've got a sax in my slacks.
And me, my tube socks are too warm.
A pair of bongos from Cuba
Can be found in my
hands.
contracts for love. Who in hell could be that meticulous? Contracts for love. Someone with billable hours has crafted a replacement for jewelry and flowers. Is this what we've come to? Whatever happened to simple love? Now it's a line that you sign above. I need the mushy stuff to stir my unfashionable heart. Whatever happened to tenderness? Now it's just clauses and laws, I guess. I need the mushy stuff to spur my passion to start. I can handle the pressures of dating, the come on, the phone call, the waiting, the rush. But my desire for intimate contact shouldn't require a 13-page contract. Whatever happened to chivalry as it's defined here in paragraph 3? Courtesy's one thing, but this overdone thing's a bore. But I want more of the mushy stuff, lovers did before.
If you could see inside of me, what would your probe reveal? If you got in under my skin, oh, would you know how I feel? Inside my mind are hidden schemes that are illicit, dreams that are explicit, thoughts that ought to be forbidden. If you could peep way, way down deep, what a frightened inner child you'd free. To my ignition, so naturally it's my ambition to have you be inside of me. If you could peep way, way down deep, what a frightened inner child you free. To my ignition, so naturally it's my ambition to have you be inside of me. Oh baby, yeah, inside of me. if they've a wardrobe from a chintzy catalog. Those ugly man-made threads too soon get torn to shreds. They look revolting, as if you're molting. Oh! I wouldn't wish that on a dog. Some numbskulls think they're smart, swaddling their feet in artificial sealskin for a gamble through a bog. But toes are often wet on those too cheap to get genuine sealskin if they're not real skin. I wouldn't wish that on a dog. Why go burn when there's fur, the most durable cover around? No man-made textile will be the next style, as long as creature comforts can be found. I've seen the cutest togs on neighbors' precious dogs, as through the winter snow the little monsters slog. I ask, is that quite fair? A pet should get to wear an extra garment, clothes on a varmint. Ew! I wouldn't wish that on a dog. I've heard of plastic boots and other substitutes, but what is warmer than a former pollywog? Even my underthings are made of real moth wings. My wire-free bra is made of zebra. Too much information. How I purr wearing fur from my derby right down to my socks. Think there's a mockery of stylish frockery. To be a fox, you've got to wear real fox. Synthetic clothes, tisk tisk, why then you run the risk of being subject to derisive dialogue. But don a creature's skin and let the praise begin. There's only one way to work the runway. Anything less than that, I wouldn't wish that on a cat or dog.
Why do I do what I do? Why can't I take the longer view? If I try to woo my boss, I'll lose my heart, lose my job, little profit, nothing but loss. Still I go my merry way, crooning through the day. When the night comes around, I find I can't sleep soundly, wondering why I do the things I do.
It's understandable, the girl is landable. The only trouble is you don't know it. I'm only hoping you cut out your moping, you pine like a lovesick poet. You gotta recognize that when they beckon, eyes like hers turn a man too much. You're hooked, you're cooked, and the honeymoon suite is booked. And your timidity, heaven forbid it evolves into something heated. Cause the attraction is, well, the action is, assuming that you're not mistreated. You need a doctor and a lawyer when going out with your employer. But what can you do? You're in love. It's understandable, it's landable. The only trouble is you don't know it.
Why can't I
take
the longer view? If I try
to beckon eyes like
my
man too much,
I'll lose my job, lose my heart, little profit, sweetest books.
And your timidity,
go my merry
into
way,
something heated.
crooning
Attraction is where all the action is.
When the night
Need a doctor and a lawyer when going out with your employer. What can you do? You're
want me, but you're wrong. You're pleased, impressive, but my will is stronger. Although I find you tempting, there can be no exempting carnal prohibitions, so your whole position's wrong. I think you're pretty as a flame. You draw me closer, and nothing seems shameful. But trust me, I know better. And please put on your sweater. You cannot have me, it would be wrong. Breaking the rules, you want me to be such a drama. Throw out your rules and press and give in to what I will is stronger. I'm not so proud, I find you're gonna break me. There cannot be no lies in between me. So we'll settle passions, but now you're home. Don't risk we're two good friends, you're pretty, and I'd say that's okay. But we're good friends, who have more to say. Nothing seems shameful. You find but trust me, I know better. And please put on your sweater. So hand them to your loves me if you're wrong.
Ladies, good job, good job. Now I've got something for you to do with all that energy. Are you ready to sweat?
We're ready.
Oh yeah, come on boys, it's time. Here we go.
Who's signing up for this?
You guys ready to work out? Yes. All right. Here we go. Ready?
All right, I'm working out. I have no doubt. I'm truly getting stronger. I'm pumping hard.
This tub of lard will be a tub of lard no longer. One day full-length mirrors will not frighten me.
I will love the body I build.
But if I'm fat, I cannot be fulfilled.
Okay, get those heart rates up. Here we go. Step legs. Let's do it.
I'm working out. I prance about on sneakers made by Nike. It's painful, so painful, yes.
But then I guess that pain is helpful to your psyche.
Right now I could kill for a Tylenol.
Don't you think it's time for a rest?
No.
When I lose weight, I lose it all in my chest.
Oh goodness me. All right, time for your spiritual warm-up. A little bit of yoga. Let's do it. Keep working out.
I have no doubt. My pulse is simply darting.
I'm hurting.
Bad, and may I add, I think my period is starting.
Oh, let's call a halt to this fitness craze.
Call me up when Chubby is in. I'd sell my firstborn child to be penciled in.
Oh, you're on your way. Let's get good. Ready up from the top, kids.
I'm hurting now and thinking how my ligaments are snapping. They tell you your cellulite will soon take flight. Well, when and how's that gonna happen?
Damn, I look atrocious in a running suit.
Probably I'll get varicose veins. I cannot take these pains. I cannot see the gains. The sweat gets in my eyes. I feel it in my thighs. My tendons all may tear. Good God, I gasp for air. I pant, I wheeze, I can't, my knees. Working out, working out, working out.
Plyometrics. Keep it up, kids.
How about getting in and out instead?
Oh, I like that idea. We deserve it.
I'll take it. very clear, we're through. You agreed, I agreed too. But somehow I thought I would be rid of you. But when I walk into the bathroom, I see your lemon and mango shampoo, cherry lip gloss, oatmeal soap, and a thing called mousse. I want to vomit. In your enlarging mirror, I see a face filled with despair, not growing hair since I tried your Midol balls. You got a lot of cotton balls under the sink. You made me think I could forget you, but you made it kind of rough. For everywhere I turn, I see more and more of your stuff. Well, I'm feeling like a donut. I go and open the cabinet door, and your Cheese Whiz, which expired in March '94, is now a powder next to the coffee maker. 9 herbal teas, cinnamon sticks, rice pudding mix. Where's my coffee beans? That's what you mean to me. Now I find that next to the kelp, I don't need help in living solo. The memories are painful enough without this claustrophobic nightmare, this growing mountain of stuff. I'm just a one-tie guy, simple as blueberry pie, who's tired of watching your shit multiply. So I go from door to door, selling your junk, and this guy on the second floor purchased your trunk, and fuzzy slippers, and this girl on the floor was so nice that I lowered the price of a scarf and a comb, and the next thing I knew, she followed me home. So we're kissing in the bedroom, and everything's going okay, when your Mr. Piglet happens to get in the way. I poke his eyes out, we go through your whole closet, panties and bras. She tried them all, the bras were too small, but she looked so hot that I decided to sell her all your clothes at half price. And there's a nice end to the story that began when you left in a huff, for you've been replaced by a girl with taste who makes good use of your stuff. All of your stuff. She struts your stuff.
You're oohing and eyeing as if there's some sort of surprise. My girl has such beauty, those lips and those hips and them thighs. Recalling that prior to meeting you knew other guys who somehow missed your radiance or could not recognize perfection.
Good luck.
How could they have missed your beauty? The way the features capture the light. How could they not prize those lips, those eyes, so magnificent a sight? How could they have missed your wisdom? The way you wrap your mind around a problem or a pain, the infinite surprises of your brain. I see stunning talent, resplendent, resilient. You could be as brilliant as you. How could they have missed your softness? No better cushion could I find, taking in the view. All I
I had a date, which left me euphoric. She was terribly sweet, and in fact, high caloric. She smelled like chocolate, or so it appeared. She smelled like chocolate, which I have to admit was weird. And when I told her, she started to smolder. And I thought, great, I've discovered my date has a chocolate chip on her shoulder. She tasted like chocolate. Each Hershey kiss was filled with chocolate. And I didn't know she was Swiss. As I nestled my nose in her M&Ms, she exuded the scent from her glands. I admit that she'd melt in my mouth, but not in my hand. The smell of chocolate was giving me fits. For I loved her chocolate. My forehead, it broke out in zits. Smelling her, well, it brought up some fears. Had she dated the Three Musketeers? Peter, Paul, Baby Ruth, the God Mars. She was looking for Mr. Goodbars. My one greatest moment of envy, when she climaxed, she yelled out, "Oh, Henry." She smelled like chocolate, which is kind of pathetic. She is deep, dark chocolate, and I'm a diabetic. The ending was so bittersweet, for never again shall we meet. But whenever I want an encore, I'm the kid in the candy store, sniffing the chocolate, nestling the Nestle's, recalling the scent of a woman I'll always adore. Yum.
Look, I'm glowing deep inside, and it's not just the elation of being a bride, for this man loves me, loves me. Where I'm going, I don't know, but I'll be a winner any place I should. For this man loves me, truly loves me. This man's a port in a storm. I ain't never gonna feel unfriendless. He is cool and a wizard, keeping me warm. He makes the winter summer and summer endless. Look, I'm growing I know I shouldn't let my insecurities show, and I agree I shouldn't forget you said you always loved me. But now and then I need to hear I love you.
I love you.
Would you say it again?
Of course, my dear, I love you.
You will love me forever.
Have no fear.
You would say it in public,
Loud and clear.
and in front of my friends, say 2 dozen at least, and in front of my folks, and in front of a priest.
Listen, Britt, you know, we've had this conversation too many times and just don't know what you
Put your lips together, Jack, say marry me.
Come on,
Come on, don't have a heart attack, say marry me.
Mary full of grace.
I'm not asking for a speech that will move me to tears with flowery prose, but we've been going steady too many years, and you damn well better propose.
Okay, let's just think about this through, shall we? Britt, aren't we progressing a tad too quickly?
Too quickly, we've been dating for 4 years, living together for 1.5.
And didn't I give you a ring to symbolize my devotion?
The crummy friendship ring, Jack, no stone, no setting.
And we can't have a wedding when my dear grandmother is far too sickly.
I talked to her about it, Jack. She said that's what's making her sick, is you being single.
And I'm still waiting for that big promotion.
You've been waiting for that big promotion. I've gotten 3. I don't need Niagara Falls, just marry me.
Mary J. Blige.
Come on, why can't you have some balls? Say marry me.
Mariachi.
Why do grown men turn into mush once commitment is mentioned? They're weak in the knees and it's so damn insulting.
Baby, shush.
No, I'm not going to shy.
Please, will you marry? Will you marry? Will you marry me?
Well, I'll think about it.
You walk a mile through snow. Don't care if your feet get wet. You always smile and go any length just to please your pet. Quote or poem, or hum an air. Notice her clothes, her eyes, her hair. These are the things we do for love. You hold her hair so long that your knuckles begin to crack. You always stand so strong that you're stiff in the knees and back.
take a moment to thank all of you for coming, but I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge that the person at the piano is not only our accompanist, but he's also the composer and lyricist of all of the music from tonight. So, to take a moment to acknowledge this wonderful group here. We have been rehearsing this on the road with 42nd Street for like quite some time, trying to fit in rehearsals here and there when we've had a chance. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate all of the work that you put into this. So well done. And thank you for all coming and celebrating love tonight.